Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is the weekend reading for Saturday the 1st and Sunday the 2nd of June. How wonderful! 2019. Hope you're well wherever you are. Rather lovely morning here in the south of England. I live near the Jurassic Coast, which is where the first fossilised dinosaur skeletons were found, which caused a bit of a stir. And on Fridays, I've got a little shop job where I work in a shop selling fossils and crystals and shells and jewellery and all that kind of stuff. And it's quite good fun working down there once a week. And there was this lady came in yesterday looking at a ring, and I got it out the cabinet for her. And she put it on, and she was standing there holding her hand out, looking at this ring, going, "Oh, should I buy it? Should I not buy it?" And then she said the strangest thing. She said, "Have you got a mirror?" And she wanted to hold her hand out. It's only a little mirror that we've got in the shop. She wanted to hold her hand out and look at her hand in the mirror, which I thought was very strange. Something very funny going on there about self-image and ego, because she could see it. She could see it. Why hold it in the mirror? Bizarre. Anyway, 3-card major arcana reading. Having a good old shuffle here, possibly with some clarifiers. Then, oops, 1 from the swords, 1, oops, from the wands, 1 from the pentacles, and 1 from the cups. That was the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Angel of Justice, I'd just like to add. So, I'm going to give it one last go. Oh, one more. Oh, dear. And one last cut. Right. Let's see what we get today. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. How funny. Happens to be in the reverse. We'll see if that's significant or not. Lovers in the reverse. Oh, complicated. And the Hanged Man also in the reverse. Right. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. What we've got here is a quite complex fulcrum card in the middle here, and there's a sense on either side of it of a hesitation about whether to move forward or whether things are going forward or backwards, whether to jump in and go with the flow or stay out of it. And it's, according to what's on the table, jump in and go with the flow. The Lovers here in the middle, already in and of itself, it's an extremely complex picture we've got going on here, because we've got a choice ostensibly being made, a choice to shift from being a boy to being a man. So it's a paradigm shift. It's a kind of a boot up, a gear change. There's a gear change being contemplated here. However, the contemplation of this gear change is kind of meaningless, because we've got this little force of nature, this little blindfolded force of nature about to do what this blindfolded force of nature does, which is fire the arrow. And when the arrow finds its mark, all bets are off in terms of controlling our own choices. Now, you know how there are some people, or perhaps even in our lifetimes just one person, who for no apparent, discernible, sensible, logical reason whatsoever, we just adore them. We just adore them because they are them. Simply that. Not because of what they look like. I mean, that helps. Not because of what they do. That all helps. But those are all kind of extraneous extras, bolt-on extras. It's the person themselves. And You can talk yourself out of it until kingdom come. It is not going to make a blind bit of difference. You just love them. And it's just the way it is. Up is up, down is down, country is country, town is town, earth is green, sky is blue, I am me and I love you. Okay, that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. That's what's going on here in the Lover's card. You cannot police it. You cannot control it. You cannot dismantle it with logic. So it's on its head today, sitting in the middle of the reading. There's a choice here. There is a choice, and there's an active choice to jump in and get amongst it, get amongst the flow of it. Because we've got the hangman in the reverse. The hangman is the conscious decision to get out of the river for a while and sit on the bank. So where we were bobbling along in the flow of life, in the stream, with our head above the water, looking this way, looking that way, looking forward, we choose to hike ourselves out, as I say, sit on the bank and look at what's on the other side of the river. Look at what's upriver, look at what's downriver, and see things for a while, look at things for a while from a different perspective. But it's on its head. Now, why would this hesitation be there? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, a sense of things not going your way, perhaps a sense of bad luck, and a sense of being individually and specially visited by bad luck. Now, we've all got a tragic story to tell about our lives. All of us. That's what we're doing here, is to live the hand that we have been dealt and live it as best we can. And we can all look at the hand that we've been dealt, like the lady was looking at the ring on her hand in the mirror yesterday. We can all look at the hand that we've been dealt and find it tragic. And, you know, for many of us, like, really serious shit does happen, and it's a rotten business. But bottom line is, it's the hand that we've been dealt, and it was not dealt especially to us to punish us for anything. That in itself is an affectation of ego. That is looking at the hand we can already see in front of us in the mirror and creating a kind of a double reflection, a double confirmatory reflection of our identity, our history, our karma. You know, everything has karma. Every time a bird takes off from a branch and flies over to another tree, it is creating karma. It's not just us. What this is telling me today is to just get up, get dressed, get out, get amongst it. Because every single person on the earth, every single person alive feels like this sometimes. Every single person alive struggles with the unpoliceable, uncontrollable urges that are inside them. We are all subject to the same forces. And taking yourself out of the flow to hang yourself up, upside down, to look at it from another direction and not get your hands dirty. And look how he's got his hands behind his back there. You don't want to touch anything. You don't even want to like touch that bough that he's tied himself to with his other foot. It's like, no, none of this is anything to do with me. It is. It's to do with you, and it's to do with all of us. It's not personal. Right, let's get one from the swords. How interesting. We've got the minor arcana version of the Hanged Man. The Four of Swords. lying down and becoming like a stone effigy of oneself. However, the life, the light, the colour and the karma is unfolding through that stained glass window. All that life is out there. You can stay in this self-built sepulchre for as long as you want. It's not going to stop the sun shining through that window. It's just going to shine. You might as well get out and get the sun on your face. Okay, we've got the Seven of Wands. So we've got this sense of feeling like there's something we've got to fight off. It's interesting, the landscape behind him here. This foot, this one here, I always get confused about the direction of the camera, is right near the edge. On this side behind him, we've got this little tree back in the distance, so we can see there is solid ground out behind him. And when I say behind, I'm not talking about time. I'm not talking about the past. I'm talking about the sense of existence that stretches out behind the ego, behind the sense of being an embattled individual. Whoever is poking these 6 wands up at him cannot be seen. It's an illusion. This need to fight is an illusion. And basically, he's very near the edge. He's very near the edge. If he could just put that wand down, turn his back, and walk back towards those trees where solid ground stretches out behind him. It's unnecessary. It's illusory. Okay, well, what was I saying about feeling especially visited by bad luck? 6 of Pentacles. Fairness and lack thereof. Okay, I'm interested in backgrounds today. Now, behind this figure here, we can see, oh, come on, focus. We can see there's a city with a red roof on the top of that tower. On the other side is open country. So again, we have this contrast of backgrounds behind this scene. And we have that little red triangle on the roof of that tower representing power and wealth. We have the red garb of the rich man handing out his charity, his karmic charity, this way or that. We have one receiving and one not receiving. And on the cloak of the one not receiving is a little rip, revealing wealth and power in red underneath. You have massively more karmic wealth than you could possibly believe. And feeling that you are not getting what you deserve. Yeah, what would happen to this figure here with the ripped grey coat if they were to just shrug off and shake off that outer garment? What would be revealed? What wealth and power would be revealed? Interesting to wonder why they are wearing it when they are in fact so rich. And one from the Cups. Okay, another 5 of Cups, another story of seeing what is spilt and not what remains. And we've got another little flash of red here amongst those fallen cups. Now, we can't see what's in the 2 cups that remain standing, but they do remain standing. And I'm wondering, whether what's been spilt here. I just need to have another look at this because I'm intrigued by that. And how interesting. Another little flash of red on the face of the mourning, grief-stricken figure here, looking at what they do not have, ignoring what they do have. One little turn through 180 degrees is going to show this figure what, not only what remains, but what's in those cups. And it's something to do with emotion. There is a flowing body of water in front of them, a bridge to a new land. Now, what's on the other side of the bridge there is not like a full-blown not a full-blown city, and I would hazard that rather than crossing that bridge now, that bridge crossing has already taken place today. That's how I would see it. Yeah, don't ignore what remains by focusing on what has been lost. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Have a lovely weekend. Get out, get amongst it. We're all in the same boat. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.